तिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकयां चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Yesterday evening, Nikhil Prabhu or Swami Prabhu also did not join the evening meet. I think it was very nice. You can we'll share the link. Loknath Prabhu.
Yes, bro. Thank you.
So continuing from Gita reading. So first chapter, observing the dharmis by Arjuna. Text number 43. Utsanna kula dharmanam manushanam janatana narake niyatam vaso bhavati tyunu shishruma. Okay. Translation: O Krishna, maintainer of the people, I have heard by disciplining succession. Oh, he also heard everything in disciplining succession, that those whose family traditions are destroyed dwell always in hell. Yes, it's true. So he's heard from Vishnu Thakur's translation is, O Janardhan, we have heard that those men whose family rules are destroyed live in hell permanently. Permanently, of course. Permanently means relatively long, very long, almost permanently. It's a nitya baddha. Every jiva can go back to spiritual world, but still the personality is called nitya baddha. For Janardhan, we have heard that those men whose family rules, varana, ashrama, rules are destroyed, live in the hell. So, translation is over. Purport, yes, read it.
Arjuna bases his argument not on his own personal experience, but on what he has heard from the authorities. That is the way of receiving real knowledge. One cannot reach the real point of actual knowledge without being helped by the right person who is already established in that knowledge. There is a system in the Varnashrama institution by which before death one has to undergo the process of atonement for his sinful activities. One who is always engaged in sinful activities must utilize the process of atonement called the prayaschitta. Without doing so, one surely will be transformed to hellish planets to undergo miserable lives as the result of sinful activities.
Shatabdi Express. Okay. See, this point we have to properly understand. Though we are practicing devotees, we hear this truth again and again. One cannot reach the real point of factual knowledge without being helped by the right person who is already established in the knowledge. So we need to search out for this right person. If he is not himself established in right knowledge, then he will never be able to give. And this has to be taken out from the knowledge has to be got from a parampara, a person from a parampara. Why this is stressed out? Yesterday I was reading. I was actually making my notes for Telugu preparation. Telugu Bhagavad Gita presentation I was preparing. I come across Kali Krishna Prabhu. He was telling, no, this is very nice. Even a new person can also understand taking up Bhagavad Gita reading. Gita Amrutam, what is that? Subodhini, Gita Subodhini book. I was actually making notes from there for Telugu presentation. So he was telling like that. Then I said, no, Prabhu, it's not like that. Why? Why it is not like that? And now we have heard so much in parampara. Now we can systematize our knowledge, reception of knowledge through the Gita Amrita Bindu or Gita Amrita Subodhini. But if we have not received that knowledge, it's only useful for coherent, making our presentations and making our understandings in a coherent way, in a systematic way. But one can never understand this, even this from the Subodhini, one can never understand if it directly approaches. This is called Ekalavya. Nowadays Ekalavya notes are available. Anything, you don't need to go to the class, just open notes and you can understand. No, it's not like that. Knowledge should always be received from a person. And first of all, nowadays, everybody is so busy. Even while practicing devotees, they don't have time to open the books. Nowadays, that is a major problem actually. Much more problem than even to open Ekalavya notes, nobody has time. So what to speak of understanding from Ekalavya notes. So upadekshantite jnanam. Upadekshantite is always jnana is upadekshantite. Jnaninas tattva darshana. They have seen the truth. That's why they can give the knowledge. Yes. Go ahead with the purpose of Acharyas.
In this verse, the phrase Kula Dharma stands for Jati Dharma and Ashram Dharma as well. We have heard from the mouth of the Guru, Anushrushurma, about this, with such words as the following: Prayaschittam akurvana papeshu niratannara apaschastapina kashtan nirayan yanti darunam. Those who do not perform prayachittas after engaging in sins and are not repentant go to the most terrible hells.
Now he proved before that from the authorities we have heard that this is only sin. This is a sin. That's what we heard. Now sin will have its results, sinful reactions. So prayaschitta need to be done. Otherwise he will go to hell. Now this quotation is quoted by Sridhar Swami. The Valdeva Bhushan is quoting it. We'll move to the next verse. Aho bata mahat papam kartum vyavasita vayam yadrajya sukhalobena antum swajana mudyataha. Translation. Alas, how strange is that we are preparing to commit greatly sinful acts, driven by the desire to enjoy real happiness. We are intent of killing our own kinsmen. See, if you observe, Arjuna is using all the time our own men, our own men, our own men. Right? You observed, right? So our own men, why he is saying? Means other people are killed, then no problem. But how will I enjoy our own men, my own people? How can I bring about any pain to them? Is not able to digest that. So we are intent committing sin since we are ready to kill our own people for gain of happiness. Is purport, small purport.
Driven.
Ganesh, please read.
So I'll read next.
Yeah. Vinith, please read. Yeah.
Driven by selfish motives, one may be inclined to such sinful acts as the killing of one's own brother, father, or mother. There are many such instances in the history of the world. But Arjuna, being a saintly devotee of the Lord, is always conscious of mortal principles and therefore takes care to avoid such activities.
Yeah, that's why it's called Arya. Anarya Jushtam will be spoken in the second chapter. We're going to. Yes, go ahead.
In this verse, he speaks about the sin in even thinking of yet uncommitted killing of relatives. Bata here indicates the great danger.
Aho bata swapakato swapacho gariyan yajjihvagre vartate namadena. Aho bata means it's very great danger. Aho bata, alas, such a great danger that is going on. So in this verse it speaks about sin even thinking of yet uncommitted killing of relatives. So even thinking of killing is not able to think. That is what the situation of Arjuna now. Yadi mama pratikaram shastram shastrapanayah dhartarashtra rani hantus tanme kshemataram bhavet. He's saying, Yadi mam apratikaram. If at all, without any restraint, resistance, asastram, without being fully equipped, sharapanaya, with the weapons of those weapons in the hand, they may kill me. Dhartarashtra is sons. Better for me if the sons of Dhartarashtra, weapons in hand, but to kill me unarmed, unresisting on the battlefield. Actually, a Kshatriya should not kill. Even if they kill me like that, no problem. I'm ready to die. That's what. Either one is ready to die, one may say, physically. Physical death is easier to even to think of. But actually, not rather than physical death. People are ready to undergo so much suffering, so many difficulties, for something which is temporary only. Actually, if you see the lives of the people, they are slogging, they are working so hard, and what they are going to get, recently we had a discussion, no, what they are going to get, everything that they are going to leave it here. How long they are going to be there, no, whatever they are going to get, still that, no, he was telling, or one devotee was telling, I don't know, in the Bhagavatam class I heard, maybe in Pune only, and everybody is running a race of a 100-meter sprint. Reading when it came, 100-meter sprint. 100-meter sprint, everybody is ready to run. And it's not that the results after running and going and winning, they are going to get first prize, second prize, third prize. The race which they are running, very nicely said, everybody is going to get the same gift. Everybody is going to get the same gift after reaching. So first person, second person, third person, the last person are going to give the same gift. So what is the gift everybody is going to given? Death. Death is a gift given to everyone, first, second, third. Still the people run and say that, we don't have time to hear the spiritual knowledge. Is it not funny? Very funny to hear. Everybody is going to receive the death. Everybody is going to leave whatever they have got in between, and they have to leave only. But still they don't find a solution for death, not to even somebody is behind them, some well-wishers of them, they are ready to behind them. Still, no, we don't have time. What they are going to do? I'm going to win, I'm going to win, I'm going to win, and I'm going to get the prize. Same prize to everyone. So this is what. So saying apratikaram, I'll die. Physically is ready to give up. Actually, for Kshatriya, this is very terrible. Very terrible. Not fighting for the right cause. Kshatriya is very terrible. So why Arjuna has come up to this terrible situation also, we need to understand. We need to put ourselves into Arjuna. Arjuna is coming across this terrible situation because of one very, very important reason. Because he's identifying with his body and connected to body. Something which is connected with continuum, I and mind. This understanding has brought him to such a code, even to give up the normal Kshatriya code of fighting for the right cause. Kshatriyas cannot, their blood boils. If something wrong is happening, they are not able to respond to that. Their blood boils. That is what is Kshatriya. Arjuna is not an ordinary Kshatriya, is a high class Kshatriya. Now he is telling, Apakratikaram, I'll die. That's what he's saying. So in the morning also we are hearing, when we come under Mahamaya, two things. One is delusion that we are this metal body, and second thing is the same. Rashmi was telling today morning. Delusion that we are this metal body. One will be taken away from Krishna. One will forget Krishna. Ajnana will come, and one will identify with oneself as its own body. These are two effects of turning away from Krishna. He forgets Krishna, forgets completely Krishna. Not forgetting Krishna means what? Some spiritual activities happening in our life every day. Forgetting Krishna means not doing them is forgetting Krishna. No, I want to do. But slowly the desire will also slowly fade away, and actions are never performed, but also even the attempts are not performed, but also the desire to do something spiritual will also slowly fade away, and it will never remain. That's what we forget Krishna, and we properly identify the body. So this is what the effect of showing our face away from Krishna. Okay, it would be better for me, Dhritarashtra weapons in hand, but to kill me without weapons, without opposition. Maybe Ganesh, can you please read?
It is the custom according to Kshatriya fighting principle that an unarmed and unwilling foe should not be attacked. Arjuna, however, decided that even if attacked by the enemy in such an awkward position, he would not fight. He did not consider how much rather what he was bent upon fighting. All these symptoms are due to soft-heartedness resulting from his being a great devotee of the Lord.
Yeah. So Prabhupada is mentioning here now another argument is a compassion, out of compassion, not the delusion, but he's saying because he's a soft-hearted devotee. But go ahead, Baldev Bhakwar.
Even if you are disinclined to fight, Bhishma and others are inclined to fight and will kill you. So what is to be done?
He's
not
telling.
opposing,
Krishna is asking, even if you don't know, they won't come and they'll kill you. What is to be done? Yeah.
not opposing them will be my prayachitta for the sin of thinking of killing relatives. This is most beneficial. Removing sin just Removing sin just by this prayachitta at the end of life, and Bhishma and others will also not incur sin by killing me in this manner.
So Krishna may ask, right, why? But they kill, they will also get sin, kind of thing, no? They will not get sin. Why? Because they are giving just a result of my prayachitta only by killing me. Amazing. What kind of insights are given? Okay, move ahead. Yeah, by thinking of killing the Dhritarashtra's sons, now he will allow himself, and prayachitta will be done, that him get killed at the end of life. I am free from karma. That's karma free theory for him. Okay. 46 is the last verse. Sanjaya Uvacha Ekamuktva Arjuna Sankhye Rathopastha Upavishat Visrujya Sasharam Chapam Shoka Samvigna Manasaha. Okay, now he's summarizing. Sanjay is summarizing. Ekamuktva is saying like this: Arjuna Sankhye Rathopastha Upavishat. So saying, Sanjay said, Arjuna, having spoken on the battlefield, cast aside his bow and arrows and sat down on the chariot, his mind overwhelmed with grief. His mind is overwhelmed. After the blowing of conch, somebody will sit like this. You alone, you send arrows and I'll sit. You kill, no problem. This is Arjuna like Kshatriya. Okay, speaking in this manner, Arjuna gave up the bow and arrows, mind disturbed with lamenting, sat down on the chariot. Saying, amidst of the war. See, that's why Baldev is saying this. On his chariot in the midst of war. In the midst of the war, he's sitting like this. What will happen to his head? His head will fly off. Okay. Purport. Swami Prabhu, will you be able to read?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
While Arjuna was first of his enemy, Arjuna stood up on the chariot, but he was so afflicted with lamentation that he sat down again, setting aside his bow and arrow. Such a kind and soft-hearted person in the devout service of the Lord is fit to receive self-knowledge.
Self-knowledge is fit to receive now. Santosh Prabhu, can you please read ahead? Purport and this purport also.
Sitting on his chariot, Rathopaste, amidst the assembly of warriors, Sankhi, Arjuna gave up his weapons. Thus, the commentaries on the first chapter of the Gita, Charatra Varshini, has been completed for giving joy to the hearts of the devotees, following after the tradition of our acharyas.
Krishna Thakur, so beautifully saying, he wanted to please, giving joy to the hearts of devotees. This is what is the devotional attitude. We are here existing to give joy to the hearts of devotees. So whatever it takes, we should be happy to do it. The Sarartha Varshini, there is something called Sarartha Darshini, which is the commentary on Srimad Bhagavatam, which is voluminous, very, very, very voluminous. Anyway, so Baldev also you read Santosh.
Then what happened? Sanjaya then replied with this verse. Arjuna sat down on the chariot in the midst of the battle. Previously, he had been standing in order to fight and to see the opposing army. From the first chapter, it is understood that inquiry about Atma takes place in a person who is compassionate in nature and non-violent, and not in one who is cruel and violent.
So one should have a soft heart in order to receive the knowledge of Atma Jnana. Only the soft-hearted people will be able to submissively hear. Why? Because one who is not soft-hearted, basically. What will happen when somebody says, immediately the feelings will erupt in a heart. The feelings of any difference of what he's saying Is there any difference with my opinion about that? Immediately what will happen? That gets reflected. Why it is like that? Why it like that? When one is violent natured, he will not be able to sink the knowledge what he receives from the superiors. Whereas soft-hearted person, compassionate person, one who actually is non-violent, doesn't want to bring about harm to others. So even taking the self-knowledge, knowledge about the self, is also bringing about harmony for oneself and everybody else. The self-knowledge is complete in itself, actually. Complete in itself, it's very, very harmonizing with our lives and everybody else's life. One who is soft-hearted like that, he should get that knowledge. Others cannot get. No, that's why those people who are meat eaters and horrible people, they don't have any softness in the heart. So they will never be able to understand the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. And we are very fortunate. Within few days, within 20 days, we completed the introduction also and first chapter also. Just 22 days we have finished. So I congratulate all of you for encouraging me by joining every day to come and hear Bhagavad Gita knowledge. In the next chapter onwards, no, I will also give you the sections, proper section. In this section also is there, but I'm not properly, I feel myself not properly prepared to present all of you. But I want to work on at least giving some time to section wise. We will see properly along the Acharya's commentaries. So sections means we break the chapter into small portions. So you all can note down also those portions, and I will share your PPTs also if you want. So I want to make small PPTs with the section wise, small brief notes in such a way that if by seeing that we can clearly scan or the bird's eye view of the whole chapter we can get. So that will also enhance your understanding of Bhagavad Gita also, which is our life and soul. So thank you very much for joining. Tomorrow we'll continue from where we left off, starting the chapter 2, which is contents of Gita summarized. Thank you so much for joining. Hare Krishna. Prabhupada ki jai.